What up, what up, what up? It's Michelle Eldridge. Welcome to another video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you hopping on here. Super excited. Happy Sunday. If you're catching this on the replay, just tell me what time you saw it. What day also, because what time is not really going to matter if I don't know when they actually showed it to you on this platform. And if you're live, say hey. So let me know what you're doing. Where are you tuning in from? Like what state? If you're in my state, you're in Tennessee. So happy Sunday. Yes, this is real life. I've got kids everywhere. I got 2 kids, but they seem to be everywhere all the time. And first of all, I want to just say before I get started, I did do this makeup live on my Instagram. So if you want to see that, you have 24 hours from like right this minute to watch it. Otherwise, I'll upload it to my YouTube. So you can check it out there if you want. All right, let's jump in. So let me say some heys. What's up, Samantha? How are you? My beautiful dear. You are lovely, y'all. My team's killing it. It's not even halfway of the month. And we are looking at right now the first ever person in my organization to hit a certain rank. And, oh, she's like this close. And Samantha, her leader happens to be Samantha's leader. I'm her leader, but she's, anyway, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, what's up? Rogersville, my sister lives there. Okay, hey, April. Hi. All right, y'all. So let's hop into it. Let's get to the meat and gravy and all the things. So if you're in a direct sales company, if you are in network marketing, whatever you want to call it, because I love y'all. Y'all the best. If you are in anything like that, you have your own home-based business or whatever, so this may help you. Some of you, most of you have a full-time job that you work and you do this on the side. Majority of every single person in this industry has a job. And so a lot of times they don't have a lot of time. And they tell themselves, you tell yourselves, if I had more time, I can do it. When in reality, it's not a time problem. It's a time management problem. And if you're not doing it with the time you have, if you're not spending the time that you have doing it, you're not going to do it full time. Okay. So, hey, Carol, what's up? What are you doing? Happy Sunday. And so I'm going to kind of give you or try to give you my best tips around time management and using the time that you have. So for me, what's up, Haley? Dreammakers all over this video. So I am, obviously, I do this full time, but I don't work this like a full-time business or a full-time job, meaning I don't work 8 hours a day. Okay. I don't do that. What I do, you made it. Yay. Cindy. But I don't work it like a full-time job. And so I work it as if it's part-time to me. Even though, because I'm a full-time mom, I didn't want a full-time job. I wanted to be a full-time mom and do something on the side that would give me, if I'd done it, full-time income. Okay. And so, that's what I've done, and that's what I've created. And that's why that I feel like I am qualified to tell you this. Okay. So what I do is I get up earlier than my kids, okay? 30 minutes earlier, if that's all you can do, I get up hours earlier, just to be honest. But that's to drink my coffee in peace, do my personal development, and then work. But I get up before my kids. Mind you, if you've only got 30 minutes that you can get up, if you've got 30 minutes, you want to get up 30 minutes earlier, you don't want to. But if you want to build your business and that's all the time that you can have in the day, get up 30 minutes earlier and use that time. Wake up before your day actually starts and do it then. Hey, Mary, because here's the big facts. If you will take 30 minutes of your time and actually focus on building your business a day, focus time, not scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you actually use that time wisely, you can build a business. 30 minutes a day, focus, you can build the business. And I'm going to give you exact action steps in just a minute. Okay, I'm just going to give you a few more examples. And so when so then after that, like we do breakfast and we do kids stuff and whatever. And then after a certain time, I do nothing. I might color match. I might make out some blocks for what I do as far as color matching. So answering messages or whatever. But of the evening, for the most part, though, after that, the morning, I don't do much unless it's a video. Okay, that's it. And you have to be able to be. You have to be aware. You have to be aware. So if you've got a lunch break at work, I would eat and be on your phone. Okay, the more conversations that you're having, the more likely you're going to build the business. Okay, and that's not saying post your product. I did it. Post and pray. I posted a product. Now I'm going to pray somebody reaches out to me. So that's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's just not. People aren't going to see a picture of your stuff and think, great, I'm going to buy that. Very few percentage of people is ready to buy. Okay, they need more information. They need you to be a human. They need to relate to you. You need to show more than just your product. So I do recommend posting every single day, but I do not recommend putting your product in every single post. Okay, it's going to hurt you. It's not going to help you. I promise. But if you've got 30 seconds to 60 seconds, you can put a post on social media. Tell me that there's a human right now on this Facebook Live that does not spend 1 minute on their phone that couldn't type out a post. What's up, Crystal? Like, do you not have 1 minute to type out a post on Facebook? Right? And who are you targeting? Right? How do you know who to talk to? I was just talking to this, or I was just talking to somebody this morning. They were asking me, she's been asking me for advice and whatever. And I told her this thing. She's like, how do you find topics to talk about? Like, they're so meaningful. And I'm like, my target is me. That's how you know who you're talking to. You know yourself. People try to attract people that aren't them. You're not going to attract everyone. You're not for everybody. Okay? You're for your people. So what you do is you talk to the person. You talk to yourself before you found your product, your company, your service. You talk to you. What would you have saw that would have made you want to try it, right? What would make you want to interact with that? You talk to yourself. You don't need to niche down and make a whole person, a person up in your mind that is nothing like you, right? If you're trying to attract people that want to build the business, but you're not going to build the business, it's not going to work. You attract who you are. So when you're posting and you're doing lives, share information that you would have wished you had, saw, took in, or whatever. Share that. That's your target person. So if you've got 60 seconds, who do you know more than anybody in the world? You. So take that 60 seconds and write something to your former self, the person that you used to be. And if you don't have 60 seconds, then you probably aren't going to build a business. Okay? You have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to be willing to make it a habit. And sometimes it's going to suck. If the only option you have is to wake up 30 minutes earlier, it's going to suck for the first little bit, but then it's going to become a habit. Just like anything else, it can become a habit. But that's what I suggest to you, because that's what I do and that's what works for me. Okay? And in that 30 minutes, not only do I post, but I'll post in my Teams Blitz chat after I've done all the things that I'm challenging them to do for the day. The people who've raised their hands, who said, I want to build a business, I'll post in there. And then I've sent out all these messages. I send 20 messages a day in about 15 minutes. Mind you, at first, it took me a little bit longer. So don't start out sending 20 messages. If you've never sent a message to a human, then you maybe only want to send out one message, 3. But if you're sending out one message a day, guess what? You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. Do you know how many people who are network marketing? Network marketing, it's together, okay? Network marketing that don't talk to a single person privately all day long. And they don't know why they're not building a business. They have no idea why they're not getting paid. It's because they're lazy. They're not doing it. Why though? Because they're afraid of rejection. And I just talked about this on MLM Nation podcast, but I'm going to give you a teaser. It comes out tomorrow. Okay? Comes out tomorrow. But if you're not messaging people, it's because you have a belief problem. Okay? I'm not telling you to send your link to a random person. I'm not telling you to just be a weirdo, right? I'm telling you that if you're not messaging at least one person a day, a week, hello, then you have a belief problem. Here's what I know. That if you're in a company and you see other people succeeding, they're winning, they're making money, right? You see me, you see other, whatever. If they're able to do it, then you are. There's number one belief that you know. Whether you've created results or not, you know that in your mind. Here's belief number two. There's people whose lives are completely changed. People like me who had 0 friends. People like Samantha who has a chronic illness but is killing it in the team, who I would have never met. Friends that I would have never had. Friends that my team, your company, your cross lines, your sidelines would have never met. Relationships they never would have had. Coaching that you never would have got. Personal development that you never would have had. And people there's women out there who need to get out of their relationship but have no way. Have no money, have no nothing. But they're getting beat every day but smiling on Facebook. They're smiling on Facebook. They're the happiest person in the world, but they're being abused. But they ain't got no choice, so they stay. Right? You're not messaging her, though, because you don't know. You don't know because she's smiling, but you won't give her the option. Right? There's tons of people out there like me. They're felons. Can't get a job because stuff they done 7-8 years ago. But you don't know because they're smiling on Facebook. Everybody is. But you won't reach out to them. Because you're afraid they'll say no. Or they won't respond. But the solution to that is to message enough people a day that you don't have time to worry if they're going to say no or not. Or if they're going to respond or not. What you need to worry about is messaging the people, getting through the people who don't respond and the no's, and getting to the people that actually need you. The people who actually need the friends. The people who need the support. The people who need the love, the money, the way out, the change in their life. That's who you need to get to. And if you aren't thinking in your head at night that I'm doing people a disservice if I've not messaged somebody today, at least one person, if I've not asked them if they were open to information, if you're not worrying about that person that you're not helping by not acting, it's a belief problem. Okay? Your ego is more worried about what you're going to get in a response versus helping somebody else. And it's hard to swallow. The cool thing is about that is that if you are the problem, guess what you also are? The solution. You're the solution to every problem that you can control. You're the solution. Anything else isn't your business. Okay? If it's out of your control, there's no need that you need to even be worrying about it. Okay? And it's hard as humans, but I'm just telling you, it's just a reality. So here is what I suggest, okay? Talk to people in your company. Talk to those people, that single mom who has a full-time job and done it anyway, and she's created success. Talk to the person that was on drugs or in jail, the person who has a chronic illness, who suffers from anxiety and depression, the person who is deaf, the person who has had it worse than you. There's people like that in your company. I know there are, because they're like that in every company. People who have it worse than you, and talk to them. Get their stories. Hear from them. Build that belief, okay? Build it. If you don't have it, and if you're not reaching out to people, you don't have it. You think you do, but you don't. It's just a fact. It is a fact. You're worried about your appearance. And what's crazy is, just like I said on MLM Nation, nobody's worried about you. You think you are. You think they are. You think that they're thinking about you, but they're not. They're busy. They're busy having lives. And they're busy worrying what other people are thinking about them. When in reality, nobody's got time to think about any of us. Nobody does, right? And if you're not trying to solve a problem, if you're not trying to solve their problems, if you're not trying to truly help people, then you may be in the wrong place. Because you can't make money here in what we do without helping people. It's just a fact. It's just what it is. So you have to commit. You have to decide. If all I've got is 30 minutes, I need to reach out to at least 3 to 5 people. I need to make a post on my social media platforms. I need to follow up with at least 2 people. Okay? I need to do a quick 5-minute video. Give some people some motivation. Right? I need to show up to help someone else. If you've got 30 minutes to focus and you really want to build a business, you will. You just have to truly, you don't have to believe in you necessarily. I didn't believe in me, but I believed in the process, in the system. I believed in what I could see around me. I believed that if they could do it, I could do it. That is what I believed. And then as I done the work, I was addicted to the work. I am addicted to the work. Not the result. I'm addicted to the work that I do for you. That's what I'm addicted to. And that's why my results came. That's why I'm invited to speak on stages. That's why that I'll never quit. I had the worst month in my career in May. This is my income. This is what feeds my family and pays my bills. May was horrible. June was not great. Okay? But guess what? I done it anyway. I showed up anyway. Because there's women like the women that are on my team, the people I'm sure that are in your company. If you're not in my company, there's plenty of men and women who prove to me every day that there's a need for what I do. Every single day it's proved to me. And if you'll look around and you'll open your eyes, you'll realize that there's a need for you. Not everybody's for me. Okay? It's not like that. They need you. They need you. They're not going to listen to me. Your people are for you. And you've got to own that. You got to be willing to at least take 30 minutes. If you want to build a business, you can do it if you have 30 minutes. That's all you need. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 30 minutes, whatever. Doesn't matter if you have a full-time job. Most people do. Okay? It's just a fact. Now, we're going to roll out of that, and I'm going to roll into something else really quick. Okay. I'm going to go into this next part, which may bother some people, which, whatever, okay? It's fine. It's not my intention. My intention is to open your eyes. My intention is to let you know that not all sheep are sheep. There's sometimes wolves, okay? And I love you, and I want the best for you, but some of these people you are looking up to have only one thing in mind, and that is their paycheck, okay? There's nothing wrong wanting money. I want money. I love money, okay? But the way, if you are a leader, you are someone of influence, you have people looking up to you, there is a way that you should conduct yourself of integrity. It's like an unnamed rule, okay? You should act with integrity. And I see people who make posts targeting people in other companies on purpose. On purpose. They're targeting that person who's probably not been that consistent. They're targeting the person who really don't know a whole lot, who's never really been an entrepreneur, who's never read a book on marketing or sales. They're targeting that person who maybe they have been consistent, but they've tried different strategies between that consistency and they've not had enough time to get the success that they want to see. They're targeting the people who want it fast and easy. All these or this or that or they want like the lottery or they want they're targeting these people. And I want you to understand how this turns out. They say something like, if you aren't seeing results, then this is for you. Basically, they make it sound easy. Like one company is superior, and because you're in that company, you will then succeed. But I am here to tell you, my dear friends, that the grass is green where it is watered. The work is the same. The work is the same. Period. No matter what company you're in. If you take the time to clue yourself in on what you're supposed to be doing, which is fairly easy, talk to people, provide value, get your products to people, help them. It's fairly simple. Don't spam people, right? It's simple, right? But it's not easy somewhere else. So don't be the person. Listen, I fell victim to it. I fell victim to it myself. Matter of fact, listen, I'm telling you this because I don't want you to do the same thing I did. It's easy to get in a hard spot and see somebody's post that was in a company and they left a company and bam, they're great. It doesn't work like that. That is not how it works. You have to work no matter where you are. There is a system no matter where you are. Okay? And if there's not, you can implement the same system that somebody else is using. But there is no place that's going to be easy. It's not digging a ditch. It's not standing in a factory. You're not sweating. It takes less time. It's on your phone, for Christ. Oh my gosh. It's not hard stuff anywhere. But when you don't know, you don't know. Because you want to trust people. You want to trust that those people are really just there to help you. That they really are. Because they're of influence. How'd they get the following? How did they get to where they are, or the jobs that they have? Right? You think that. They gotta be good people. But they're not always. There's tons of good people. Right? Ray Higdon is the man. That is the man, hands down. Tom Chenault. There's so many good people. Angel Fletcher. There's plenty of people who only target you because they think you're weak. They think that you're a quitter. That's what they think. They think that they can shiny, 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 come jump over here because I said so. Because it's easier. We have a system, right? So many are winning. So many are winning everywhere. And if you want to win, guess what you got to do? The work, no matter where you are. So don't fall victim to leaving something, thinking you're going to get something better somewhere else if you're not willing to do the work. There are plenty of reasons to leave a company. Integrity, ethical things, your pay, your compensation plan being crap. I've saw some special ones, y'all. Your leader, your cross line being shady, being bullies because you don't work as hard as somebody else. There's a lot of reasons that you may want to leave a company that are valid. But if the only reason that you want to leave your company is because you saw somebody that you trusted make a post or send you a message acting like they were interested in your stuff and then snuck their stuff on in there, and then now there's a conversation about their company happening, they're not really there to help you, okay? That's not a valid reason to leave your company because something's hard. You think being successful or building a business or doing anything is going to be easy? No, but it's simple. You just got to be coachable and follow directions. You got to be coachable. You have to be willing. Oh, I'm going to cry. Gosh. You have to be willing to put yourself out there like this. There's plenty of people who aren't going to like this. This isn't going to be the popular video. But I want you to build where you are. Unless you're being treated bad or unethical or your pay, you know it's not good and you just want to leave. Like if your audience just will not buy from you, like never ever has, because they say it's always too expensive. There has to be reasons, legit valid reasons. Build where you are. There's a reason. It's not, they know what to say to you. I could do it. If I wanted to do it, I could do it. I don't do it. I reach out to people every single day. Every day. And if I see they're in network marketing, I back off. I look at their profile and I might ask them about makeup, right? But I will never, ever ask them about the business. Never. Never, 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 ever, 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 ever. Because you don't do that. Because what happens when they get in your team after you've recruited them that way? They're going to leave you too, honey. They're going to go somewhere else and somewhere else. And all you done was prolong their success. Because bouncing will only make it take longer. Quitting doesn't speed things up. The only thing that stands between you and the success that you deserve is you deciding that you deserve it and that you are going to get it. That's all. It's not some magical company that nobody's ever seen. It's not some brand new, I'm the first one in. It doesn't work like that. It's not about, oh, they have this or they have that. Every company has a system, y'all. I promise you they do. They do. And if they don't, implement what they got. Because sometimes, like in new companies, you have to create your own, right? But just because a company is new or old and somebody says, this is great, people are winning here. They're winning. They weren't before. I quit. Now I'm here. Doesn't mean that you're gonna. Because you have to do the work. You have to do the work where you are. And like I said, there's valid reasons to leave companies. Plenty of them. If you're not aligned with that, and you, whatever, rock it out, okay? That is you. That's totally your call, okay? But understand that just because a person has influence and you want to trust them, it doesn't mean that your best intentions are theirs. They have a way, they have learned how to talk to you, okay? I have too. Like I said, I could do it. I could do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. It's not who I am, and I hope that that's who you're not. I don't want you to think that the grass is greener somewhere else. It's green where it's watered. Take care of your grass, y'all. Take 30 minutes. Take 30 minutes a day if that's all you got. If that's all you got, focus, use it, kill it. Because you can if you use that 30 minutes. I see it happen all the time. For instance, that one girl that's almost at the rank that the only person in my team has ever accomplished, that one girl has a full-time job. She's got a kid. She's got another side thing that she's doing, hair, and she's doing this. And she's the first one. The first one. It's not because she has a surplus of time or because this company is any easier, right? It's because she decided she was going to make it work, that it was aligned with her, right? She decides to make that time, the few minutes that she has, and water the grass. That's what she does. It's what I do. That's what I want you to do before you decide that because so-and-so is in a position of XYZ, that they're in it for you. A lot are, and I love them. But there's a lot that aren't. There's only one person I've ever heard on stage say, "Don't look me up. Don't look me up." Angel Fletcher. She doesn't ever hide in the pitches, sneak in a photo of this or that. She don't sneak in the BS. She doesn't. And that's whose footsteps I want to follow. I'm not in her company at all. You know, she's just a friend of mine, but that's what it is. She told me, she said, I'd rather raise them from babies as to get them when they're adults from somebody else. And if they don't reach out to her, she's not trying to take somebody else's person. She doesn't want them. She'll say, "I wouldn't allow you to join my team if you wanted to." That's what she says. And that's what people should be like. Lead by example, my friends. You a leader of one yourself. You're a leader waiting on your team. You're a leader of 10, 30, 50, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Lead by example. Success leaves clues, my friends. Her goal is to be a $1 million giver. And honey, I guarantee they're real close. Okay? That's incredible. But she's there because she's a good human. I'm a good human. I've done some bad stuff as a kid. Okay? And that's okay. But my intentions for you are 1,000% pure. And when I see the things that I see, it embarrasses me. It hurts my feelings for you. Because I know how easily when I was new, I'd been doing it a few months and it saw success. I'd even spoke on stage already. It was still easy for me to fall victim to it. So I want you to know so that you don't fall victim to looking up to people and them being really, really smart with words and making you think you're going to do better somewhere else. When in reality, if you just work where you are, you'll get there. And the more times you start over, the longer it's going to take you, baby. That's the truth. Unless, like I said, there's plenty of valid reasons to leave a company. If you're not aligned with it, people are bullying you because you're not working enough. If you're paying out way more than you're spending every single month or whatever bazillion reasons that you have, that's different. Okay? It's different. Just know that I love you. And I hope that this was took the right way. That is all. That's all I can really say. Because there's going to be a lot of people who hate me for this. And I'll lose a lot of standing, I'm sure, with some influential people. But I've unfriended a lot of uninfluential people. Lately, I've unfriended 2,000 people in like a week. Okay? Whatever. I'm doing what I feel is I'm supposed to do. And that's all that I can do. I love you. I don't know you. Some of you, I'm sure I don't. But you matter. You're enough. And when you decide that you deserve the success, your company isn't going to matter. Your upline, the system, none of that is going to matter. When you decide to do the work, even if you've got 30 minutes a day, that's when you'll get there. When you believe that if you go to bed at night without at least talking to one person, you're doing a disservice, you're going to get there then. That's all you need. I promise you that. I promise. I love you guys. I love you so much. Feel free to share this if you would like. I'm sure that there are going to be people that don't say nice things like you are, and I love you guys for it. You are my people, and that's why you're here, and that's why I'm here. You didn't see this for no reason, I can assure you that. So, all right, y'all, say bye.
Bye.
We're going to go to my mother-in-law's and let them get some energy out, play on a trampoline, because they don't sleep at night, y'all. And unless, if my makeup wasn't on right now, you would know how much I've not been sleeping. See y'all later.
Yeah, Mommy.